I forgot to hit recording, so I guess the YouTube video will start from now. So hello everybody on YouTube. We're solving problems from round 283. And the first problem is quite easy. And our goal is to read a list of strings. And while implementing, I will try to give you some hints about some tips about implementation. And the very first of them will be not to use arrays if it's possible. So it's easier in Java because you anyway you have to use some length for an array when you create them. In C++, usually you do, let's say, creating an array of strings. You can do it like this, and it's okay. But if you anyway are given the size of this array in the input, you can just create a vector, so something with given length. And thanks to this, you will be able to catch more errors. Because, for example, if you go out of boundaries, you will catch this error on the examples already. So, first advice, if it doesn't make a code much longer, use vectors instead of arrays. Okay. Sometimes in the future, instead of this, I will simply write this, but I try to be more I will try to make my code easier to read for everybody, not necessarily for people knowing C++. And okay, so the solution was to remove the first letter if it's necessary. So let's iterate over a column, over index of letter, up to the size, let's say, of the first string. And let's check if the first letters are sorted, or well, not first, but letters with index col are sorted or not. We should just iterate over strings, and for every pair of adjacent strings we check if the first one is before the second one. So if s of y is before s of y plus 1, then it's okay. But what we want to do is, if it's not sorted, then we mark the flag as false. And so if it's not sorted, then we must remove the first letter. And in C++, there's, I guess, function like this, maybe just str, but let's do it like available for all the languages. So for every string, we want to remove the conf letter. So for new string, we want to copy all the letters except for letter col. So if j is different from col, then to new string we append the new letter. And now s of y becomes new string. And we must print some answer. If you have some questions, I will answer them after finishing with my code. And at some moment, of course, we must increase answer. So it's this moment where we increase it by 1 because we remove letter number col. So in a moment I will compile. Let's see questions. Is it possible to downgrade video quality? I can decrease it to 720, so maybe, I guess, people who have issues with quality don't necessarily hear me, so I will write it. I can decrease quality to 720. So the thing is, if I'm not mistaken, in Twitch, once you get some number of, I don't know, views and followers, they allow you to, they allow viewers to choose the quality, but it isn't possible at the beginning. Okay. Many people want smaller quality, so let's do it.